Hi everyone, it's Jenny with Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. On YouTube and Instagram, we are Joey143Jenny, and then on Facebook, it's Joey and Jenny's Little Yellow House. Hope you'll come along on all of those and see what we're up to. So today I got this Breck's Fall Catalog in the mail, and I love using these types of catalogs for to make little journals. And so I thought I would just turn my camera on and show you what I do. So I do want to get started right away. First, I want to show you a few things, and but you know, yesterday's video went super long, but I hope you watched it and stayed till the end for a blessing. And I hope you watched it for the wonderful discounts from the Junk Journal Studio. But anyways, so what I've done is I got back out those orangey type of stamp pads, and then I have a black, brown, and a green one over here. I'll grab that too. And then I just got some of my flower stamps that I thought I might use, and some of these you've seen before. This one, my 50-cent one from somewhere. I got out this little chicken one. I got it at Hobby Lobby. And then remember, I got those for 75 cents at a flea market when I was traveling. So I got those out too. I thought those would be fun. Okay, so I'm going to just put these over here. Oh, and here's a few more. I think I got these on Amazon probably. Looks like I have two together here. Oh, probably because one's split. Okay. I don't know if we'll use them all, but I got those out to, you know, use. I also grabbed some scrap of my seconds, the ones that like coffee dye but get ripped while doing it, or just some scraps. I grabbed those. And then I still had this on my desk from my last video, so we might use that. And then I thought I would just use good old notebook paper. Right now, you know, with back to school, most of this is super discounted, and I think I got packs for 25 cents each, so I'm going to use that. I meant to use this page, but I forgot to already, so I'll save it for another journal. But anyway, so yeah, we'll use that, and let's get started. So what I've done is I have taken a piece of that notebook paper, and I just trimmed it down by tearing it with my ruler. And basically what I did was I trimmed it down to fit this page, which is about just under 8, so about 7 7/8. Oops, yeah. And then about 10 1/4. So I just tore it down, ripped it down. And then I sewed 2 pages together with that notebook page inside, just to kind of give it a little bit of a different feel than a regular page, just so you knew that was the cover. So I'm going to do that to the back. So what I've done here is I've already ripped it down. I already tore it down. And then I'm just going to put a little bit of glue just to kind of keep it in place here. I'll move my sewing machine in just a second, get that out of the way, but okay. And then one thing that I would recommend is, if your paper has the holes, is to put that towards the back, because the spine's a little bit stronger than the ends, and put that towards the back. There we go. Close that up. See if I got that right. Yeah, I think that's gonna... Is that the right page? Yeah. And then I am just gonna sew around it. You could do a zigzag, you could do a straight. I'm just gonna do a straight. You actually wouldn't even have to sew around it if you you know, glued the whole thing. And you could, you know, gosh, you could use your Mod Podge if you wanted. I'm a little off here, but I'm okay with that. So I'll try not to jiggle too much. I'm going to try. Bear with me if it does. Then I'm just going to pivot the corner here. Try to pivot the corner here. Okay. And one more. Oh, sorry. All right. Hope you didn't get seasick. And as you can tell, I wasn't particular about trying to keep my seam allowance and being super straight. I just wanted to secure it. And I'm okay with that because it's a junk journal, and also because you can, you know, if you wanted to, you could put lace or something. Okay, so now here comes some fun stuff. So what can we do with these pages? Well, you can, you know, like let's say we wanted to, make a pocket. Why don't we glue these two pages together? Okay. Let's glue those two pages together. Good. And then, so now we have a nice thick one. And why don't we fold it over to make a pocket right here. And I'm going to go ahead, and now this is a really fine paper, so hopefully it'll still let me since it's doubled, but I'm going to go ahead and it's not wanting to. I could tell that. Nah. So I'll have to cut that out. Well, I tell you what, let's get, how about we use this paper to reinforce. I'll just use that to reinforce, and let's see if that'll help. Let's put something back there that's a little bit thicker. There we go. We'll keep that handy. We'll keep that one handy. Okay. All right, so then I'm just going to, oh, I meant to clean off this tip. But I didn't. Okay, that should work, hopefully. Alrighty. So then I'm just going to do these two sides here, top and bottom. Like that. So there's a fun page. And if we wanted to glue this down, we would have a fun page here too. Let's do that. I think that'll be fun. So now we'll have a double pocket. This would make a really fun garden. Oopsie, I want to lose that. You know, I've got these keep falling on the floor. This would be a really fun garden journal. We're just going to do a couple of more pages, and then we will add, I'm going to go ahead and glue these two pages together to just give it some oomph. But yeah, it would make a really cute garden journal. And we're going to add here in a second some writing space and pictures. Okay, we're going to do those stamps. And then you kind of get the idea. That's a pretty page, isn't it? And of course, you know, you could use all of your scrap paper. You could go around the edges like these 2 pages that I put together. I thought I saw that that was coming up, but maybe not. Okay. You know, you could take your paper and hinge that together. That's cute, isn't it? Let's make a page here. Okay. I hope everybody's having a really good day. I hope you get a chance to do some crafting or maybe watch some videos. I am hot and heavy on getting ready for my workshops that are Thursday and Friday. I feel like I have so much to do, and I do a little at a time, you know, in between life. Okay, so now we have a pocket here and a pocket here, and then we have a page that we can put some paper for writing. And then how about we do something, let's have another page here for writing. It's hard to, one thing is with these types of journals is it's hard for me to go through and say, okay, don't use that page because I like that flower, don't use this page because I like that flower. But if I do that, then I'm spending all day doing that because I love them all. So I just go ahead and try not to be too partial to the flower. Okay. I get that? Yep, okay. All right, so now let's look at this one. How about what if we fold that page down like this? Just, let's see, how about over, trying to decide how I want to do that, because I would like to have more than one. I want to keep that page. Wait, do I want to keep that page? Let's see. I want to have at least, so that's, yeah, those are my writing pages. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and I think I'm going to do it like this. Let's see if I can get that straight. It feels good. It's nice and thick because I glued those papers together. I think I'm going to go like that so I have this pocket too. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and glue this down. Get that corner. Oopsie. I looked away. All right. Okay, and then now I have this one as well, so I will just put a little bit right here. Having a hard time keeping straight today. And on the bottom. Yeah, there's a little pocket there. So we have this as a pocket, then I can close this down and have a pocket here, or what do I want to do? Do I just close this and have it kind of a big tuck? Let's do that at least. We can always go back and close the other off. Okay. Kind of a tuck in there. Okay. And now let's just glue this down. And then we'll get started. And if we have more time, we'll glue some more pages together. They glued down really well. You know, you could see that I was having trouble Trying to find if they were single or double because they adhere really good to each other. I think it's a little bit of a glue and static that's finding it. Oopsie. Okay, let's see. Yeah, let's see how far are we from middle. Oh, just these 2 pages. So let's go ahead and let's go ahead and glue those 2 together. And we'll be right at the middle. So pretty. All of these. Uh-oh, what'd I do? Turn back too many pages. Oh, I guess I skipped a page. Okay, that's all right. I'll just make a pocket out of it. Now let's see, what side did we have that other pocket? Okay, so it was on this side. So why don't we put it on this side this time? Let's get this trusty deal. To make a little punch. Oopsie. And it's nice because we have that line. Is that right in the center? Nope, not quite. Come on. Oh gosh. Wow. That was difficult. I don't know why. Weird. Okay. I forgot to glue it, but let's do that real fast. The weather is just so beautiful. It's definitely feels like autumn, and I am loving it. Loving it. There we go. Okay, and then let's just put a little thin line here. You could make this one a double. I've already punched the hole for the thumb hole, but if you hadn't, you could have put 2 thumb holes and then glued down the center and made a double pocket. It'd be fun. All right, cool. Okay, so we went halfway with our pages. You could, go as far as you wanted to. But what I'd like to do now is let's just add some stuff. Okay, let's get this put over here for a little bit. I think I'm going to use one of these as a glue page. If I don't write myself a note, I'll end up cutting it. So I've got glue page written on it. Move this can out of the way. You guys, I've got stuff everywhere. Oh, brother. Glue page. Okay. There's those. All right. What do we want to do? I feel like I want to do something right here so you know that that is another pocket. What could we do? we could I don't know. Let's start with some pages to write on. I'm guessing I'm going to take this heading off here, that margin. And I'm just going to put it right down here, like that. Tear the top a little bit. Why don't I maybe use this one to kind of go around the top and the sides a little, just to add a little bit of color. Okay. Probably will plant some bulbs this fall. I'm looking at some places that just need partial sun, because we have that in our backyard. And I can't plant hostas because we have so many deer, you know. That'll be fun. That's a fun writing. This would also be a fun writing. Well, let's tear that a little bit more random. Okay. Yeah, so looking for that. Now we do have a lot of open space in the backyard, which is good. We could plant some things there. And I was thinking about like a gigantic zinnia garden after the success of the zinnias. The little patch we have in my front garden, which I had no idea was going to produce as many as it did. I may not have put it where I put it, because when you are looking at our house, we have, you know, a little front porch, and then in front of it we've dug, we have like a little garden that's about, oh, I don't know, 3 feet by 5 feet across both sides of the entrance of the house. And boy, oh boy, did these zinnias, they grew up really high. They're probably, I would say, a couple of them are probably 6 foot, and it's bushed out so much, which of course I love, but it's really not the place for it. Right at the front of the house as you enter. I think I'm going to do this flower. This flower came out of this thing. Stampin' Up! Serene Silhouettes. I guess that's the name of it. I'm just going to do it in green. I think you could do it in any color, and then if you wanted to add specific colors, you know, use your pencils or watercolor or whatever. I have a block. Let me just put it on there. Pretty. Good. I like it. Maybe we put a little chicken. I don't know why I got this. We don't have chickens. My nephew just got chicks, and now they're chickens. They've yet to lay eggs. We don't have chickens, but I love them. I think they're cute. Maybe if I raised them, I wouldn't think that way, but or maybe I would. I don't know, but I think they're cute. Let's see. This one shows that there's a butterfly, but I don't see it in here. These were given to me, so I don't know a whole lot about them. Okay. Let's turn. Let's put some more paper down. I think this is going to be really fun to journal in, you know. And it'd be fun to kind of just tuck in your purse, because it's that kind, it's very pliable. There we go. I think I want to put one of those mushrooms on here. It's fun. You know, this would be really fun for a child to do. You know, just tearing paper, gluing down, don't you think? Sometimes I get frustrated with when I'm making coffee dyed paper, because some of it doesn't turn out, you know, the ends, the corners rip or whatever. But then I'm always grateful that I have the paper to tear up like this, because I probably, if it turned out good, I probably wouldn't have torn it up. I would have used it in a journal as a page in the signature. So, okay. Yeah, that's fun. Mushrooms. Maybe we put these little mushrooms down by this little guy here. Let's go with the brown. I was thinking, could I two-tone it? But I don't think I don't have another color except for the orange and the green, and I don't really want that. This also says it's Stampin' Up. I have no idea what. Oh my gosh, it's so cute. I don't know what it's called. You know, what the thing is called, because I bought it, like I said, at that flea market. But isn't that sweet? Ah! Sweet, sweet. Do I have anything that I could put there? I didn't get a lot out. Nope, let's just use that. But let's see, I have some words over here. How about blessings? Cute. What's in this one? Okay. Kathy gave me those quite a while ago. I'm super glad I have them. I use them all the time. That's why they're right here and not in the rest with the rest of my stamps, because I I use them all the time. I like to use them on fabric too. So I'm just gonna measure this a little bit. Yeah, that'll be fun to put down. So this particular part is using coffee dyed, whereas the other one we just used the notebook paper. So you can just use whatever you have. You know, you don't really have to go out and buy stuff. And I'm using this Oohoo because I forgot to grab my Elmer's, but the Elmer's glue works so good. And, you know, you don't have to have a bunch of fancy schmance. I think I'm going to go back over here to this. And I think I'm just going to use this one out of that cuteness. How about orange? I think the orange will look good because of these two. And this is called Calypso. Gotta remember how to open these. Calypso. Wowza. That looks wet. Like a little dog hair. We don't have a dog. Okay. It's weird. Ooh, that's pretty. Yeah, I like that. Cute. Cuteness. Right. Now, how did I do that? Oh boy. Okay. Let's see if I zoom you in, if that will help you to see this better. Maybe a little bit. Okay. All right, so that's just a writing page. Let's get this out. You don't have to follow the text, but I kind of like it. I like to leave all the flowers if I can. I think it's fun. I don't know if that's very straight, but is that straight? That's good enough. So after I get done here, I'm going to eat lunch, review my list for the workshop, see what is left to do, and then do it. We have gymnastics tonight, and then we have a football game tonight, and I'm super excited about that. And you know, my grandson's position was changed, so this will be the first game that I've watched since that happened, and so I'm excited to see what his new position is, which I have no idea what it is. I don't know what it's called. You probably guessed that. With my extensive football knowledge. Okay. How about a little green tree? I'm loving these little stamps. See, normally my journals aren't this whimsical. I do have a couple of whimsical ones coming up. especially once Kathy's Vintage Soul hits the market. Can't hardly wait. Yeah, that's cute. Put that back. But these are a little bit more, you know, whimsical. And so it's kind of fun, isn't it? Okay. Okay, so we're getting kind of tight on time. So let's go ahead and why don't we make, for this one, why don't we make a journal card? Let's see, how tall do we want it? Maybe just about right to there. Okay. Now, again, you can sew these, whatever you want to do with them. Give them a little extra. I mean, this paper is so thin that this notebook paper, I guess they make it thin these days, that if you did sew it, I would use a long stitch because, you know, it may just tear and perforate, basically. Okay, let's just clip the corners. Kind of tag style, it didn't go very good. Oh well, you know, you can measure that. And let's put the green, kind of go with this page over here. If you don't have stamp pads, you could go around it with magic marker or crayon or something like that. You could get your coffee and get you a little paintbrush and go around it with that. I'm looking for, let's just do another one of these real quick. So sweet. Super cute. I think I'm going to go around that one in black. Ah! Okay. You could also, you know, you could always draw stitches on if you wanted to. Just gives that extra appearance of a layer. I love this pen. My daughter gave it to me. She uses it in her card making. Well, there we go. Why do you have to put your hand behind it? I don't know. I think I'm going to use this as a tab. on here. Fun. Okay, and then we'll put one back in here. I'm going to take this off. I had such a weird dream last night. It just hit me. I don't know why that happens, but it just hit me. I have this weird dream. And I can't even tell you. It's one of those, you know, where you can't really explain it. You try to explain it, and then it doesn't, you can't, words aren't coming out that explain it. And, you know, and what's really weird to me is when you have a dream with people and you're engaging with these people, talking, going places. On this particular dream, I remember I was on a trip with these people. I opened my eyes and I'm like, who are those people? Like, I have no idea who those people were. Like, they're not people that I know in real life, so I have no idea. I think that's pretty close. Dreams are weird, aren't they? Sometimes you can wake up exhausted. Do you ever get that way? I have. There, and lots of writing space. And how about we put a word right here? Oh, this is good. Let's put this one. Move it like that. Yep, I like it. How about this one? This is a fun word. Miscellany. We didn't use a lot of flowers, but I think I'll put a little bit of this flower on here. I don't know if you can see that. And how about we use one more flower? This is kind of fun. Oh, here's that. Here, let's use this one. I really like this one. We used this one when I was doing that journal workshop at church. Remember, I made a bunch of stuff with this one. That turned out really good. I loved it. Okay. Oops, I touched it and lifted it up. That might not work. Yeah, kind of shadowed, but I think it's still fine. Yeah, I like it. Let me put one more in there. Oopsie, what did I do there? I don't know how that happened. There we go. Okay. I don't know what I did. Well, that's fun. I hope you guys will try that. You know, just use things that are, you know, come in the mail and that you don't have to spend a lot of money on, but you have a lot of fun. And I mean, you can use it. So once you, you know, maybe put some pages together and put a little bit of writing space on there. Whoops, that's not right. I gotta keep myself in order here. Out of the way. Out of the way. Let's look. So see, like if you were to put it in your purse or your tote, you could fold it like this. Here, let's back up a little bit. You know, you could fold it, put it in your tote, and then, you know, tie a little ribbon around it or keep it the way it is. Or all of the pages you could put in half. That would be a way that you could double your page, you know. So we have this writing space. We have a nice pocket here for, let's put one of these in there. You have a little pocket there. You have a pocket here. So much writing space. So you have a pocket there. You don't have to put writing stuff in there. You could put seed packets or whatever. Here's some writing space. And then you could also even doodle. Let's see, where's my thing? There's one. You could use it as a doodling. Let me go back in a minute. I won't, because I know we're at time almost, but you could, you know, go around. I'm not great, but it's fun to doodle. I'm not an artist. You all know that. Just outlining. So put it in your car when you're sitting in line somewhere, waiting to pick up the children or whatever. You can doodle. So there you go. Fun times. Well, I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you'll give it a try and look at things a little bit differently, you know, that you get in the mail that you can have fun and play with. So thank you so much for hanging out with me and going through and making my Brex garden journal. And I appreciate everyone watching, and you know, we pray blessings over you, and we just want you to know you're so loved. And we hope to see you in the next video. Thanks, everyone. Bye-bye.